King Harold King's Club Baccarat, and soon on Instagram at King's Casino Club. Or at least that's what the projection is from the influencer. We'll see. Putting everything together and coordinating with casinos for some live play for us to put on Instagram. So we'll see how all that goes. So a nice hot evening and beginning again out here in Las Vegas. It's almost sometimes like Groundhog Day. From day to day is about the same. Although it has rained twice while I was here since I got here. It was very short little shower, but I was kind of stunned. I said, "Whoa, raining. Okay, there you go." All right, we'll get some folks in here and then we'll talk about a lot of things. Hey, Gil, good evening. Good evening. Got some Baccarat ideas. Got to talk about where I played last night and how it all happened, how everything unfolded, and the general conditions of everything in my life out here right now. And we'll get to there too. JP, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the phone call with you. I don't know if I saw you last night or mentioned it, but the conversation with you is always uplifting and supportive, and can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate you. You know the stresses I feel given the circumstances, but it's all unfolding now, and it's going to be what it's going to be, and then I'm going to explain it to everybody, and we're going to decide where we go from there. John Bradway, hey buddy, how you doing? Got some folks filing in. Always keep looking at that doggone microphone because suddenly it goes into mute, and I can't tell you why. All I can do is unmute it. Hey, Chuck, good evening. Tell me if you're back in Wisconsin or not, Chuck. I didn't know what your schedule was. It seems like it's been a while, so I would expect you've gone back home. Oh, good job, John. Very nice. Wait on some more to come in, then I'll explain some of the things that are going on and what happened last night. Mark Myers, welcome, my friend. Wow, you're staying down there a long time, Chuck. Good for you, buddy. Wow, that's nice. One of the things about being down there, even from Charleston to Hilton Head to Savannah, I like the food. I miss that food because of all the varying types of things that you can order down there. Even if you get a bucket of steamed spice shrimp, that's good too. Hey Trish, good evening. Just wait for a few more to come in. So this has been, as you guys probably know, this has actually been the longest time that I have not been in a casino where I sat down at a table. The circumstances that ambushed me on day number 2 that I was here, um, and the ramifications of all that they had threatened to do, and the information that I was told. Yeah, I released some stress playing baccarat. Yeah, yeah, Chuck. Um, Drove me to realize some things that I needed to make the most of every time I go to the casino. I can't be cavalier about it. I've got to know exactly what I'm doing. Hey, Ted. Hey, buddy. Hope things are good down there in Tennessee. Um, but it put me to work, and the one thing I've always done in my lifetime was work, because I learned a long time ago that if you're not very talented, you actually can outwork everybody else. And I never felt like I was really particularly gifted in any way, but I did feel like I was gifted with the ability and the drive to go to work and work it and work it. And so as I said, I think I might have mentioned it the other night. I think I've probably done 10 to 15,000 shoes of simulations and working varying ways, and I've copied through notebook after notebook of notes and looking back and forth. And I decided last night that I was going to go to a casino that I like, and I was going to play low stakes and just see how something would turn out in some trends that I had noticed recently. And so um, as we go forward and make some decisions, given the circumstances that I'm dealing with right now, um, we'll find out about it. But I'm going to talk to you now about. I'm not going to change the playing of the chop, four chops, and then follow the winner. I'm always going to watch for that, and I will defer to that. But in between, and I'll just start right here, and because when you're playing at the table, you've got the big road right staring at you, and so you know the way things are here. You got to actually go look at it every now and then. So I'm going to look for a three-hand streak. It doesn't matter if it's three bankers or three players, but I'm going to look for a three-hand streak, and then I'm going to show you what I've been doing that I did last night. And where I played was at South Point out in Henderson. It's a really nice community casino, very clean, very well kept, all great people there. No movers and shakers and bangers in there. Um, but they also have a low minimum baccarat tables, and I wanted to go play, and I was going to play for quite some time and test out what I was doing. And now you're going to find out what actually happened. But I may run past. I'm trying to get three in a row of anything. Let's see where we are right now. Like I'm saying, when you're at the table, you've got the big road staring at you. So, all right. So now we got one player. Let's see what else we get here. I want to get three in a row, players or bankers, doesn't matter. Flipped over there, so now we need two more bankers if we're going to get started. I didn't want to set this thing up. I wanted to make it unfold on its own, so it was totally just the way it goes, just the way it happens. Okay, I think we got three bankers now. We do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bet that this is going to chop here, and if I lose, I'm going to make one more, and that's the end of it. If it wins, that's the end of it, and I'll wait for another three. But I'm betting that over the duration of time, with the Dell and Bear betting, that and you can do it when you check at the end of when you do your autopsy and you check at the end, you see how many threes, fours, fives, sixes, and how many ones and twos. You can even see exactly how you would have fared, because the more threes and fours, the better it is for you. And as it turns out, generally speaking, you'll have more threes and fours than you will fives and of others. But you can't have even amounts and things like that. So I'm betting that I'm going to have more threes and fours than I'm going to have fives and others. That is my bet. And so last night when I did it, I did it this way. I'm going to bet player, obviously. And this is how I started out. I started out with a $40 bet. Now it's a $10 minimum table, so I'm at 4 units right now, but this is where I wanted to start, and I wanted to track it. I kept copious notes as I went through this at the South Point Casino in Henderson. You can look it up on online and get a look at it. It's a very nice place, but I'll try to keep track of things here. I'll probably mess up, but anyway. Hey, Ken, Tita Palmieri, Larry Gessler, say hello to Joseph Gorecki's in the house. He's out camping, he is. I think he's camping somewhere on the lake or something. Joseph, have a good time. So I'm betting for a chop here, and we didn't get it. So what I got to do here is I got to go up 4 units. So this is an $80 bet, and you just settle in and play it. That's what you do. The push tries one more time. Okay, so there's your money. So what I was doing is I was betting that it wouldn't go to the fifth. I would rather have won at the third, but still, we lost 40, then we bet 80, so we're up 4 units right now. And I'm going to be patient, and I'm just going to sit there, and I'm going to wait, and we'll see. I don't want to keep you guys here all night, but I want to explain it to you. Mike C., Glenn, William Latta, how you guys doing? Michael Steinfeld, welcome aboard. Ken, yes sir, good to have you. So let's try this one more time. And see where we are right now. Okay, so we got 3 players. So I was at $40. So right now I just cut it all the way back. I'm going to save my money, and I played a $10 bet. We got 3 players, so I played $10. That's the table minimum on the banker for my first try. Okay, so you guys get the gist of it. I'm not saying it goes this smoothly all the time, certainly not. But last night I played just like this. I played for 3 hours. I had a stack of notes. I went back to the apartment and I went over all the notes of everything that had happened. And then I played more up till about 4 o'clock this morning, testing. And I'm satisfied with it. But I don't believe for a second that it's a 99% win. Things can go wrong. You could have 4 hands in a row that are straight sixes, and if it is, you lose 2 bets, you lose 2 bets, you lose 2 bets, you lose 2 bets, and so then you're down 8 bets. But what I try to do is, I'm going to see something else while we're here, just for fun. Let's play a couple more no bets. But I try to sneak in my 4 chopper at the top to do a follow the winner. And I had that several opportunities last night, and did lose one time. I went 3 deep and got out of it, and then resumed it. So I've got to keep track of where I am with my D'Alembert on the straight game, and where I am with my D'Alembert on the chop game, because now I got 2 in a row. Now I've added another twist of starting from 2, betting on a streak, but it doesn't work as well, and it's just. You see a lot of streaks, but the fact of the matter is the chop is more prevalent than the streaks. But anyway. Hey, Kevin. Welcome aboard. Wanted to get a big crowd in here tonight because I'm going to tell you about the conclusion of all that went on at South Point Casino last night. So come on, man. Chop a few times up here for me. David, how you doing? In 4 hours to Vegas. I would say that sounds like you're in LA. Or maybe San Diego. I don't think you're the other way. You're not in Utah. David, I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name of yours, but I do like it. It's really interesting. Snow Yink. I'm not positive of it. If I butchered it, my apologies, sir. I don't know if I said hello to Kevin Sprouse. How you doing? If I did, okay. But I just saw the name popping up there. Come on, I'll give it a couple more tries. And see if we can get one bet like that. I had it several times last night, like I said, and I had to carry it over. So again, I'm taking a lot of notes at the table, and I knew I was going to have a lot of notes last night because I started at $40, and sometimes I got up to 160, and then I'd go back down, and sometimes then I would reset once if I got a bet of $130 but I'm even, I would reset to the $40 bet. I wanted to make as much as I could, playing as low as I could, because out here, I'm all alone out here. I got nothing but time. I'm just an old man in the city. That's all. Oh, doggone it! There it was. So we would have bet that, but I played it. See, what I'm talking about, having the big board in front of you when you're at the table. Here, I don't have it. I actually have to scan back and forth. But you can see here, I count that as the first chop. This red to that player there, and there's another one, and then you play follow the winner from here. If you miss, you go again. If I miss, I go again. I don't go past 3 deep. I do keep copious notes on where I am on my D'Alembert on this, as well as where I am on stopping this streak. So these I want to go follow the winner. These I want to chop over. And so I had 2 bets going last night, and I played, I don't know, 3.5, 4 hours, and finished up $700. And so I was very satisfied with the night. I've been here for a couple of weeks now. I'm highly stressed over what's going on in the apartment. I'm in a different apartment now, and I've got to tough it out until the end of June till this lease is up. The 2-month lease has all kinds of little legal things in it. If something happens in the apartment, this is what you got to, this is what you're responsible for. And they're really terrible about it, and they have very aggressive lawyers, and they also have a document sitting there that they can quote. So you're kind of stuck. We're kind of stuck. I'm going to explain it all to you as we go. But thank you, Trish. Yeah, I appreciate you very much. And I'm going to tell everyone here, if you were thinking about sending more money, don't. I don't want you to put any more money in right now. I'm trying to settle all this stuff that's going on right now because when I came out here, I have to list where I have an income from to get the apartment, and I don't have an income. And so I had to list that King's Club is my income, and that I would let them take the rent money out of the King's Club account. And of course, I would just transfer it back in because I don't want you guys paying for my rent from one of my other accounts. But they had the account, they had the routing number, and I will further explain as we go. But we made $700 last night, and I'm going to go out there tonight, and I'm going to play the same way. And whether I make 2, 3, or lose 4 or 5, I'll be able to tell you. But I'm going to kind of like build the own bankroll right now. Thank you, JP. God bless you. See, JP says this too shall pass, and that's one of the great things about life. If you're not dead, you're okay. If you're not dead, you're okay. I was watching that comedian on Instagram the other day, and he was saying, in life, if you've how do you put it? In life, if you're healthy, you don't have anything to worry about, and if you're sick, well, you got 2 things to worry about. He said, whether you're going to get better or whether you're going to get worse. And he said, hey, thank you very much, Michael Steinfeld. He said, if you get better, you got nothing to worry about. But he said, if you get worse, you got 2 things to worry about. You got to worry about, are you going to live or are you going to die? And well, if you're going to live, you don't have anything to worry about. But if you're going to die, you got 2 things to worry about. Are you going to heaven or are you going to hell? He said, if you're going to heaven, you got nothing to worry about. But if you're going to hell, you got 2 things to worry about. Original or extra crispy. He was a pretty funny guy. He had much better timing, obviously. But thank you so much. It is a pain with the apartment, and so we're going to decide how we're going to deal with it. I'm coming up with strategies right now. I have they've got lien and levy on the account, and thank you, Chuck. We will, because it's just like JP said, and I had a great phone call with him. It was so reassuring, and all you guys are so good. I love you all. Give me a like on the way out. I will talk to you more as I find out exactly what they are going to do, but the account is in a situation now to where their lawyers have their hands on it, and we're going to see what comes from it. I've been given a range, but it's kind of like I'm waiting to find out, do they give me the electric chair or the lethal injection? I don't know which way they're going to go. But thank you, Michael Steinfeld. Exactly. I've got to slow down. I got to keep a positive attitude, and I got to keep working. And I enjoy the work so much. But I've been doing this with you guys now for close to 18 months. Those that go all the way back to the very first building the bankroll roulette. And as you've seen, going through all these iterations, we've gotten much better at what we do. And we have evolved into Baccarat. We didn't even have Baccarat to begin with. And I have talked about blackjack with some folks. Some folks are just bound and determined to play blackjack. I call it a testosterone-driven game, but it's a very hard game to beat. I do have ways that you can play it really smartly, but I never would play it myself. I'd walk by the table and just watch those guys play from time to time. Hey, Frank. Frank, I love you, man. Thank you very much. And Gordon Parker, we made a little money last night. We haven't made any this month, so now we got $700 in the coffers, and there will be money to pay out dividends at the end of the month. But between now and the end of the month, we're going to make some decisions based on the circumstances that I'm dealing with, and I can I can assure you this. So I'm in a new apartment, and the problems that my old apartment had dealt with the kitchen sink that flooded it. That they're going to have to remodel the entire kitchen in that apartment. But I didn't run any water. I didn't do anything. The water came back up from the pipes, and it's just what had to do. So we're going to do what we do, and we're going to get over this and see where the next things in life take us. Trish Graves, thank you so much. To all of you, Scott Price. I love you, Scott Price. You've been here since the very first roulette wheel spun, and I can't begin to tell you, as much as I'd played casinos my whole life up to that point, I'm past PhD level now for all that I know. God bless you all. Hit a like for me on the way out. I'm going to go out to South Point Casino. You can look it up online. You'll see what a nice place it is. And then we've gotten, according to my influencer, we've gotten approval to record at Green Valley Ranch and at El Cortez and at Palms. So we're going to see, but now we've got other challenges to do before we can do that. So we're going to see where it all goes. I thank you guys for everything. Live from Las Vegas, King Harold with my crowd, all in the kingdom. Thank you so very much. Good night.